You see, we've earned respect night after night, year after year, given it everything we've got. The blood, the sweat, and the tears for this business because we love it. And we've earned it. And you're looking at the best.
I get it, I re-up, I jump up, I go out and get it. Show them the vibe, but they still don't get it. Yeah. I sold them cash.
Hi!
Girl. Hey, my darling. Hello, babes. How are you?
This is happy day.
Oh my gosh.
I had to give you something special because the rain.
It's giving good health. It's giving long life. It's giving success. It's giving more money. It's giving more sex. It's giving more thousands of billions of orgasms. It's giving fresh. It's giving soft life. It's giving every good thing under the sun. It's giving all that it's supposed to be giving because it is giving.
This rain is killing me out here, man. It's killing me.
People have been on social media just posting themselves looking out the car window with the raindrops on the window.
It's terrible, these. Honestly, oh my gosh. Obviously, I'm not even in London right about now. I went to go and see try and get to see some Banksy art, yeah? Because, you know, it's all over Bristol. Do you think, like, I had to turn back? We had to turn back, man, because it's raining so hard down here. So I was just like, boy, tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. Maybe the sun will, like, you know, start shining, man. Because if I don't see any artwork before I leave this place, I'm gonna be crying.
Can you imagine? And you know what? And Banksy's so legendary in regards to the fact that with everything they're doing now, they're adding the Banksy as a theme. So, like, you know, like if you have red lipstick, that's a theme. When he's a theme, it's like, okay.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying, babe. This is what I'm saying. So now I am not leaving this Bristol soil without seeing some of his murals, you know. So, but I must say, it's such a, like, culturally, like, artistic and diverse city. It's lovely. I love it here.
I would love to, because Bristol, I don't know, you guys are quite clever out of Bristol. I know everyone I know who's come out of Bristol, they're unexpectedly intelligent, or they've got a certain job, or they've got a certain kind of creative, and you're like, is that what Bristol's going on with? I didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying, Lee. It's like, it's cool, man. It's a cool vibe. It's a very artistic city. So, you know me, I love my street art, and I'm very artistic and creative in that sense. So it just ticks all the boxes for me.
For real. Nice, like,
you know?
Well, but not if the weather's the same here as it.
Not if the weather's washing me out though, man.
Usually it's meant to be like, oh, it's raining where you are. It's not raining where I am. It's usually like that, but it's obviously not like that this time.
I'm telling you, like, the heavens have opened up all over the UK today, man.
Properly laying it out. I saw the like
big KMT for that.
And people dashing, we're not even going to it. Cardi B's dashing what? People are dashing what? Everyone's dashing this, dashing that. Everyone, listen, don't even get me started. Monzo's trending on Twitter. The MPs are getting their Monzo bank account closed. They're doing dodgy stuff. Monzo said, listen, that's your business. Your bank account.
Oh my gosh.
That's who you are. So guess what I would do? Open a business account.
This is what I'm saying, babe. This is what I'm saying, but
we got to have a glass half full mentality, man.
That's it, babes. That's it. But I'm just thinking, boy, tomorrow's another day. The sun, like, rain or shine, I'm gonna get to see some. So before I leave Bristol, so yeah, man.
I'm just gonna send a picture of the rain out the window to Cardi B to make her feel better after getting
Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, babes. But
yeah,
this is our little Love Island special.
Girl, the island is done.
This is it. It's done, babes. It's done, man.
So stressed. Last night was hard for me.
Was it?
It was hard around 9:45. I was like, oh my God, what am I doing with my life?
Well, the thing is though, we poured all those hours into watching it, and then it's just for it to just come to an end. So what did you think then?
Listen, there was I left you some V notes, and we will let them spill into our V notes, right? I, for some reason, by the time, because I know you was in transit to where you were staying, by the time I got to the last V-note, you will notice that after the V-note, I don't go back to it. Because for some reason, I thought the show was finished when it wasn't finished.
Oh.
Which is my spidey sense is telling me that when they said Jess and Sammy, I thought the show was done. The show weren't even done yet. But then later on, I found that was bloody right.
Oh.
Yeah, darling. And then everyone's in uproar. They said,
I told you though, innit? I told you. Didn't I say to you, Jess and Sammy or Ella and Ty? That's what I thought, innit?
Yeah, and then Ella and Ty wanted to go do some, like they wanted to go have a bang. Not even a bang in the bed, but just a general argument to go and give people a little last flavour and taste of their future relationship. So it's going to work out in the end. They feel like the realness was the real. But the realness isn't the real like that.
That's what I said to you, because that last little stupidness that they were arguing over, I don't think that did them any favours.
I know. It wasn't, and it was stupid. It was like, because I know they said they give them storylines and stuff like that. Just like, not a storyline, but we think you're this kind of person, so we would like you to play up to your best bits, or, you know what I mean?
Did they say that, Nee?
Listen, now the show's gone behind, and the other people who've been in it in the past are now talking about it.
Oh.
Yes, Malava. So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they're kind of saying that all along. I mean, why the anger is why make us feel like Whitney? It wasn't even feel like Whitney. The numbers spoke on Whitney, and in the end, it turned around. And I mean, a lot of people have got their stuff to say. Like, I mean, we are in the UK, and the UK. Maybe if you're looking in your household, you're saying, "Oh, Jess just reminds me of," you know, like how we said Jess reminds us of our friend at school.
Yeah.
Now, how many people have got a Jess in their house who looks like their daughter or reminds them of their daughter's friend? And they've gone and said, you know what, Sammy's a bit naughty, but we love Jess. I feel like it was that kind of energy.
Yeah. Everyone loves Jess.
Yeah. Because everyone kept saying, I feel like even, have you noticed towards the end, Jess started to get much quieter, as if she's took in what the mum and the friends were saying, but she's still worried about it.
Yes. Yeah.
But then she come back
definitely
on the couch. She said that, oh, it's all right. I mean, we'll just have a nice family barbecue. That will sort you out. That means it's still bothering you.
It is bothering her, because it is bothering her, definitely, man, because she was really like deep in life kind of thing after her mum came in, and that was a specific question of hers, that what do my mates think about Sammy? Do the girls like him? So obviously the girls are close to her heart, and I know what Ella was saying to her, like, oh, don't even, don't watch them and whatever. It's all about you, and, it's about you guys and how you feel. But obviously, for certain people, their friends play a big part in decision making and stuff, and influencing their decisions. So, boy, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like that did sit, comfortably with her, like her mum's response to, what do the girls think of him? And the mum was like, they not really feeling him, sort of thing.
We spoke about how much they're worth as well. When the votes, I mean, as in their income, of Whitney was worth a little bit more, a couple grand than the most income maker for them before the island. And we've got to remember that they've all got their heads screwed on in regards to who they showed. So then the friends are not, with guys, it's like, oh, go snocker, you'll never know. What if you die not knowing if you never snog Amy or Amber? Whatever the guys want to encourage their friends to say that you must do this before you die. Whereas a woman, it's like, Jess, you got your business. Don't forget you got your head screws on, babe. You got your own car, you got the business. Don't be letting any of these men come in here and mess up the things, girl.
Yeah.
And they're more on the protection thing when it comes to our gal them, innit?
Definitely, but you know what? I think I said this to you before, that I just feel like maybe the friends were chiming in off of the back of how, like, Sammy's past behaviour, like his previous behaviour, because it was looking bleak for Sammy at certain points, because obviously he is full of mischief, and probably didn't realise what he had in Jess, or with Jess even, before, like, obviously, his head got turned by Amber and this one and that one, you know what I mean? But he seems to be, like, playing his cards right, like, as of late and towards the end. So, and the thing is, I can see them together. I can see them together,
But what Sammy needs to work on is his responses. You know, like we said, he's not as bad as Mitch, and they sit there staring into the distance when the woman's on the floor. Like, he's not like that, but he's got to be able to say the right things, because Whitney told him, Whitney won't be with ya. Whitney won't be with ya. Next time you open up your mouth and some mucker drops out.
Yeah, it's something that's true.
No, I mean,
It's true. And, you know, they're lucky in the sense that they had wit to kind of lean on in that sense and give the auntie advice, you know, Ty, all of them. She gave it to all of them, you know, so that is a really nice bond that she had with the guys and the girls. You know, she was like, she's so level-headed in terms of, you know, seeing situations and not being completely biased, but giving good advice, you know, in situations. So yeah, she's, you know, not everyone has that. So, I think that made her even more likable and relatable, you know, but, yeah, I think Ty was really disappointed that they didn't win. I just felt like his face was just oozed disappointment, man. Obviously you would be, that's 50 grand that you've, you know, lucked out on or whatever. But, I don't know. I feel like maybe for Ella, she's just happy that she found Ty in it, but I felt like his went a bit deeper. Like, he put his whole heart out there in front of the nation, and they didn't, and it's the public that voted them together, and they stayed together through everything, and they still didn't win. Like, I feel like there was just disappointment on his face.
After, even when Uzi, you know, the Uzi came and went, Uzi became friends, and that was like Dan Gar.
I think when he was sitting there on the sofa with Maya, chatting, like, I just feel like he was just, he couldn't get past the disappointment. Whereas, you know, he was just sitting there and he weren't even holding hands with Ella or nothing. It's just like he was just you know, not cheesed off, but just disappointed that the public hadn't voted for them to win. I really thought they were in with a good chance, but obviously Wit and Locken, like,
I feel like sometimes where they was together so long, people can get complacent because dramatic things happen, but there was anything more than what we already saw the journey. Yeah, so because they didn't do anything like Mitch doing anything weird and weirdly, like, extremely from their norm, there wasn't anything to rock us.
Yeah, exactly. So in comparison, obviously, Sammy and Jess have had a rocky road. Like, we've been there through all of it. Will they get together? Won't they get together? What's gonna happen next? Like, it's been a bit of gripping, like, viewing, you know. So, and to see them together and for her to get her princess fairy tale ending, you know, because Jess is very girly and feminine and, you know, princessy and stuff. Like, I suppose that probably, you know, fed into, like, the public's votes even more and stuff like that. So, but I do feel like Molly doesn't like Zach as much as he likes her.
Well, hold on.
That's what she's giving. She's giving, like, no, I'm not really, like, maybe she was playing a bit of the game, like, and because there were a few times where he was like, I love you, and she just didn't respond. She just like smiled. Would you not respond, like, reciprocate, I love you back? If someone says to you, if you're in love with someone and they tell you that they love you, don't you reciprocate? Like,
I think she
aired it.
She's got an awkwardness about her sometimes. It's like, oh, the guy I always fancied, he actually likes me, but then she's trying to go on like, Molly, slap yourself. Molly, come on, you know you're gorgeous. Why the hell are you lucky? He's lucky to have you. I think it's playing back and forth in her mind. That's what I think going on in her head.
Yeah, I'm really not sure about them, you know. I know everyone knows that they're a mismatch, and even they know that they're a mismatch, but I just feel like, no, what Mitch said, like, we spoke about it last time, that you know, Zach is Mitch's boy, and for Mitch to turn, I know Mitch is a bit like, you know, Mitch is, you know, he says just what comes to his mouth and what comes to his head certain times and whatnot, but I do feel like out of all the guys, like, he was very close to Zach, and for him to say, like, Zach, you know, he feels like Zach's feelings are real towards Molly, and Molly isn't too, you know, it's not the same back kind of thing. I feel like we saw some of that, a touch of that indirectly, like her not returning the I love you and all of that stuff. Might be wrong, but
I'll give you an example of what she's, for one, she's a big fish in her pond, but then she's got into a bigger pond. So now you realise you're not such a big fish now. Now you've gone out and realised that there are guys like Zach on your radar, because ordinarily maybe Zach wouldn't have been speaking to you, and maybe he would have even spoken to you just to get away from the normal fans he's got. Right, but then the little things that irritated me, and maybe she just makes Paul's faces, but he was stroking their hair, and their hair looked gorgeous, centre party looked beautiful, but he was stroking their head and she was just sitting there like a dog, like, and he's stroking my hair now, what am I supposed to do now?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she's, you know, you've got some people who are not from London but have always had the desire to be a Londoner.
Yeah.
So I think that now she's come in, she's like, oh wow, this is what kind of like the lights of London can come with, but am I actually ready for all this? Because that eye wide thing is like, oh, he likes me, but okay, he likes me, but he left the other girl for me. He kissed the other girl, but he's still with me. Okay, he didn't like me. There's all these little thoughts going in their head all the time, but then the rest of it is let me make sure that I don't look bad to anybody. The girl is actually a nice girl, but there's something that doesn't quite, as like I said, with a certain amount of decades on this earth, there's something about her that makes me unsure, and then to the point of slightly uneasy. So I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't know about them. So I wasn't surprised when they didn't, like, they weren't in the top 2 or whatever. I weren't surprised.
Yeah, because he's like, I'm not bothered, I'm changed. And he feels like Zach has also may have maybe a certain ex or somebody there, and he's definitely trying to prove to himself that now there's more out there than that situation I was in.
She just Raggle ain't his type. She just ain't, like, she's just not. Like, for the person Zach is, I think when they get, well, obviously they've been in the big wide world for, you know, a day or whatever it's been so far, but I don't think that relationship is going to have much longevity.
Sometimes people like Zach, you know what they do? I've seen guys like Zach who go and get a girl from Spain and bring her to the manor just to show everybody that I can't wait to tell you my girl. You said, do you know what happened? Let me tell you. Oh, I can't even talk. Once upon a time, I had a story like that, and it didn't end the way if they thought it would end. Do you know what I'm saying? That whole bringing the fresh bunch of orchids to the manor. That's more like that. That's
oh gosh, yeah. But no, I mean, Jess and Sammy, you know, fair play to them, innit? Fair play to them, you know, and it's nice that Locken and Witt were second anyway, you know, they were the nation's favourites and stuff, and, you know, that they had that. But yeah, you know, Jess and Sammy, I hope it does work out.
And I must give them, even though everyone's going about Whitney, if we still look at the relationship situation, her and Lockham, if they had, well then again, if there wasn't Mehdi, you wouldn't be able to see the in between Mehdi, because when you look back on Mehdi, you need to take several C's, man. You're annoying. When I look back,
he was
annoying.
He was. I think Locken, he ain't no bad boy, far from it. But he's charming. He has like a charm and charisma about him. He knows how to present himself, and he's a true gentleman from what I can see. And he does, like, you know, let her be her true, authentic self, like from what I can see.
And Lockham, don't take him for no idiot, because he looks like...
Yeah, he's not idiot. No, not at all. You know, he spoke up for her when Ty told her to shut up and whatever else. You know what I'm saying? He weren't having it. Locken weren't having it.
He's got a couple of cousins with a car garage who are wench, like parties, yeah? And one cousin with a gym down the road. Don't play Lockham, yeah? Don't play twisted, because I don't know that, but I know that.
He's a genuinely nice guy, I think, you know, and I feel like he would treat Whit like the way she needs, he's what she needs, I think. You know, because she's a big personality, and I think if she got with a guy who's a big personality, they would potentially clash, or, you know, yeah, he just treats her the way she needs to be treated, man. Seeing them on that yacht and everything on their last date and whatnot, it's like, oh, look at them, you know, so sweet and stuff. So I think, and he just, yeah, he lets her be herself, you know, doesn't tell her to, you know, tone down her personality at all. And yeah, and I know what they were saying about the PDA thing, that they don't really show that too tough, but why do they need to though? Like, if you've got a strong relationship and stuff, why Why do you need to do that all the time? Do you know what I mean? There's no need. If you're confident in your relationship, there's no need for all of that all the time. You know, so, yeah, man, it was good to see, like, you know, another season of Love Island come to an end.
Yeah, oh, you got to see the meme that I shared on social media. You know the last presenter with the blonde hair?
Yeah.
They've put her over Afrobeat because she must have done some dance. And the comment section said, oh, that must be why she got fired. Maya would never. Go and look at the social.
Oh, I'll have to have a look. I'll have to give it a look.
Twitter, and I think I uploaded it to, I put it, yeah, it's on Twitter. It's on Twitter, so, or whatever you call it. I still Google Twitter. I still put EW in when I'm
Oh, yeah, X. Oh, gosh, yeah.
Yeah. And you'll see the old presenter after Caroline Flack. There was another lady.
I forgot what her name is.
Yeah, and she had some outfit on and she was doing some crazy dance and like, and they rent free in your mind. But the way they put Afrobeat, so I put over it. This is about what we did. We had one.
I know, but I'm sure anyway. Regardless of like the winning and whatever else, these guys are gonna get floods and floods of offers, like to work with brands and do this and do that. So, you know, fair play to them, and you know, I wish them all the success in their love lives and with their partners, and you know, going forward.
Yeah, and I'd like to see you guys on stuff. You know, we have a circle of influencers that they use for everything, and love you guys. I love Nella Rose, love Chunks, love Young Philly. But please, can we rotate and aerate a little bit? It's good for it's good for the vibrations. You know, when you go to Tesco, you don't want the same stale old cheese to be there at the front when you get there again. Yeah,
it's true. It's so true.
Hey, and mix a bit of whippy up in there and just make it, keep the pot, just jiggle, shake it.
And that's it, man. Keep the flavors rolling through.
Yeah, I don't want to go and say we see Chunks. Go to Tesco, see Chunks. Go and freaking Iceland, see Chunks. Go and think about Chunks. I don't want to see it every blood clot where.
Exactly.
I don't want to see it everywhere. So let's just see. Hopefully, we'll be able to see them because you know they say these people fade away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they do.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, we'll. I would definitely I want to see her like doing things, man, because she's so relatable and down to earth. I'm sure we'll see Jess doing things, you know, so definitely them two, like, out of the girls and stuff. Yeah, I want to see them doing some things.
They were doing the little things for Boots, the hair, to like doing each other's hair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cute. And I think that what they should do is actually just split the money between Whitney, Jess, Ella, and Ty. Would that be fair?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we'll see if we can do that then. They get each. That be what's that? Come on, quick maths. 12,500 each.
5.
Yeah. They'll get that each.
Yeah, 12,500 each.
Yeah, man. I think that'll be more fair. And then everybody will
be all right, isn't it?
And then everyone will be happy. And then Pipe will obviously take out the man then with his bit.
Yeah, of course, babe. Of course. Oh.
Easy to be fun.
Definitely, babes. But anyway, guys, it's that time. This was just a little quick roundup. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
And don't forget, follow us on all our socials.
Subscribe. All right then, my darling.
Yeah, holler at me.
I will do, babes. Bye.
The song bad, is it?
Babes, when I tell you Scott has gone to Love Island USA, I've sent you the link here to the TikTok that Paige just saw. I don't know if you knew that, but we need to chat about that this week. So I don't know if we can find anything else on it, but he is in there as a bombshell, babes. We got to chat.
Hannah, I heard the tea. Yes. But I didn't know that it was going to be like, you was getting straight into it like this, boy. Look, point Scott, because some of them were saying that how come Scott's just popping up in America? What happened to everyone else? Obviously Scott's got someone behind him, boy. And watch him sitting down in chair eye to eye. I'm gonna have to start watching this. I'm willing to go over there and see what's going on the other Love Island. Sorry, I'm just eating a salted caramel Twix. Ooh, exhale. Listen, it's my little treat, don't judge me. Yeah, girl, the way it's looking, we're gonna have to go over there and see Wagwan, you know?
Looks like, guys, and I mean saying this all by heart, like, wow, memory, that the Sun are exclusively reporting that the first person to have a 6-figure deal that is going to be inked from this cast of Love Island is, drumroll, Jess Harding. She is going to be signing one. That is what the Sun is reporting. She was recently at a In The Style event and she hit it off so well with everybody there, and they love her and they think that she's very relatable, that they're looking to sign her and grab her a deal so that it can be launched soon. Just 2 weeks after the show ending, she's landed that 6-figure deal. And of course, In The Style makes sense because if you look at their clientele of influencers that they have hired, Jess definitely fits that category. And so, you know, major congrats to her. It is a big boss move to have it In The Style. I think the last content creator influencer, I don't know why I keep saying content creator influencer, the last reality TV person who got it from Love Island, I believe, was Shauna. So they've taken a bit of a break, I believe, and I've gone with her. It does make sense if you look at their former clientele. Jess is relatable. She hits that Fear 500 mark perfectly, and that's exactly what In The Style won, and therefore I think a lot of people are going to buy her clothes, and I believe her edit is going to do well. That's just how I see it. So congrats to her.
I re-up, I chop up, I go out and get it. Show them the vibe, but they still don't get it. I sold them cash, go get credit. Fix your hair and nails longer, you gotta get it. Get deep and grab my bro, you gotta get it. I said arsenal, but they still don't get it. I told her jump on top, don't stop till you get it. Yeah, juice is flying, so I keep going, hard work and merit.